Welcome back to the Stuff Talk session where we address the thing that needs to be addressed. We are back.
Live in action.
Yes, sir. Now, the big subject of the day. I didn't even tell Sam about this before we started.
Yeah, he wanted to surprise me.
All right, so a couple weeks ago, a friend of mine who works for Suno, Miss Keisha Noko Johnson. How you doing? Good to see you.
How you doing?
Good to see you. All right, so I told her about the show, and she asked, well, what do you guys talk about? So I said, we talk about stuff that goes on in the week.
In the daily lives.
Yeah, and then we kind of talk about, address things that I feel that should be addressed. So she was listening, and she was like, I'll be honest with you, Rodney. I support you, but I can't really get into your show because your show is really based off of foolishness. And then I thought about it. She low-key right. So, and I'm not saying us. I'm saying the things that we talk about. And not everything. But as far as
I wonder if did you let her see the last one that we did together?
Oh no.
Because that's where she got that one from. I'm like, yeah.
No,
we had a special guest.
But look, my question to you is this new era mostly about foolishness? Mostly on foolishness? Because we see a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
And we talk about some of these subjects I can care less about and I don't even address. Like after a while, like for example, Kanye, when he did the apology back in Chicago.
You seen the SNL one?
I'm gonna get to that in a second. At the apology, I didn't know if he was being real or not because right after, the next day, he drops the "I Love It" with Lil Pump. So I don't know if he's being sincere or he's just saying it just so his products can sell and people can listen to his music. And it's like at this point I could care less with the Nick Cannon Drake Kiki thing that and to the point that now
Nick Cannon wrote that or
Oh no. He's going at Nick about a Vlad TV interview. He's going to Drake about the Kiki thing, and people accusing Kim, accusing Drake for saying he screwed Kim, and basically that song was basically the hint, which obviously wasn't. But that's what some people were telling Kanye, and Drake didn't say anything about it, so Kanye felt the way about it. But I could care less about that.
That's what I'm saying. But the foolishness starts with what we watch on TV. That's just like Love and Hip Hop. That's just nothing but foolishness.
And unfortunately, foolishness sells. If you look at all that, it's because some foolishness is entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. Some of it's entertaining, but some could care less about. And it's trash that's what mostly this is about. But not everything is really like for example. All right. What we talked about a moment ago with Sci-Hi and Joe. That I care about. Eminem versus MGK. Bars, that I care about. Pusha T versus Drake. Diss tracks, that I care about. Whether or not Drake's a deadbeat or not, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if he was.
Baby, not mine.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he ain't my family member. I'm not about to air his dirty laundry out there. Thank goodness he is taking care of the baby. Even before the fraternity test. But I can care less. Yeah. Nikki and Carl, the only reason why I addressed that fight was because people were kind of getting things wrong.
Yeah.
And I was...
Yeah, to set things straight, yeah.
Yeah, and I seen like the statistic strategy that Nikki was going behind that, and I wanted to point that out and give her props, because that was clever. And now you kind of do see what Cardi's going through now compared to Nikki. Cardi is getting what? She was getting a restraining order. I think she got drafted from a sponsor too. And she just got out of jail. Yeah. Meanwhile, Nikki, she chilling. She just did a freaking song with Wayne.
Probably been done. You can't just say that.
But either way, it's not much slander.
Just promo.
Yeah, it's not really much slander now compared to what
I think to go back to your main question, I feel as though this generation is is the fun generation. Not like saying that they're wanting to have more fun than have more responsibility.
Right.
To you know what I mean. So what that is, that's why your music come out so catchy and not as much deeper meaning and things like that.
And after a while, it don't last long
at all. It's like the sweet taste just leaves as quickly as the sour comes.
I got you. I see what you're saying. It's like quick microwave music. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But it kind of sucks though, man. It really does because that. How does that really benefit for some people though?
I can't say it benefits for some people because you gotta, if you think about it in that standpoint, and I don't want to get too deep in it because man, they
now let's get deep into it.
Okay.
Let's talk about this
to get deep into it because these guys are paying family members and things like that. Right. Now that's a payroll,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're feeding, you're giving them a check, like just like how a job would give you a check.
Mm-hmm.
You're like their boss. You're giving them a check,
right?
Until your check stops, then their check stops.
I got you.
So in that aspect of that has a lot to do with like their lives because they have a lot of responsibility and a lot of things on their plate because that's a lot of people you got to take care of if you're in that circumstance as an artist because I'm pretty sure most of them are.
Okay.
If that, but if you're talking about from the listeners, they're just not gonna like keep giving them this garbage. They're not gonna appreciate the gems that they find.
Right.
Like Mac Miller. Like I didn't listen to the album yet.
The same here, unfortunately.
But
hey, I got midterms coming. I got tests coming up. Don't judge me, y'all. I'm sorry.
Like Jet Fuel.
Sorry.
That's a pretty dope song. That's a dope like.
Oh, I don't think anybody ever denied that he.
Oh, not saying that, but it's just the gems and just how before his death, he probably wasn't number one.
Right.
Number one selling.
No, he wasn't. He dropped the same day as Travis Scott.
See what I'm saying?
So
you're not gonna get number one with that.
People they had articles identifying him as Ariana Grande's ex, which is trash, by the way. So obviously off that alone.
And really, I can tell you right now, I knew Mac before I knew her.
Oh yeah, I can't really say that because I grew up off of Victorious.
I don't know which came out first because I did catch her on that, but I think Nike's on My Feet was earlier than that.
Nike's on My Feet was alright. I think 2011 I got onto Mac Miller. I think around 2011, 2012. 2011, 2012. Around that. But I'm watching. When was the first episode of Victoria? But y'all get my point. But yeah, this like matter of fact, for example, 444. With Jay-Z. I remember there was I remember when on Twitter Lil B said he almost gave Lonzo the Lil B curse because nobody listened to Nas because Lonzo said nobody listened to Nas. Nas ain't hip hop. People listen to Migos and Future. And Lil B said, "Don't you ever disrespect Nas like that." And somebody in the comment section was saying, if we being honest, Lonzo's 19. He's not listening to old head stuff like 444.
Yeah.
And I replied saying, I'm 19. And 444 is so far my favorite album of the year. And right behind is Damn. Right behind it is Controlled by Sizzle. But I was but my point was like your age doesn't matter. And I was getting some love behind that and some slander behind it. There was some people that was saying 444 is trash. Jay-Z on 444 is like Jordan with the Wizards. That was hilarious.
Still fun to watch. I don't care what you say. Jordan with the Wizards is still fun to watch.
And like the funny thing was, a month later, somebody replied to it saying yawn, basically saying that album was boring. I said, Doug, you need subtitles to understand what these guys are saying. And he's telling me you need dictionaries and thesauruses to listen to what Jay-Z is saying. I said, I'd rather learn something.
Hold on. Oh, my bad. But just in the instant of that, what do you think Nas? Like, what do you think you have to do with Nas? Like, before he could get a bar off, you looking it up like,
right.
Jay gonna give you a couple. Oh, what the fuck that mean?
Right.
Because Jay really got on Nas, like, you saying a lot of deep stuff that nobody ain't getting.
Right.
Like, Jay really said that to Nas, like, yo, bro, you saying, like, in a diss song, you saying all this other stuff, but nobody ain't getting it.
Right.
So, just with that one. But, like, Lonzo is one of those, I could just tell by his brothers, like by his bros, like, I could just tell by how LaMelo plays ball. He doesn't listen to that type of music. I could just tell.
Based on him playing ball?
How he plays ball. Man, he just slapped a kid. Like, he just slapped somebody.
That was a fast slap, too.
It didn't look like it even hurt, but I'm like, yo, bro, like, what you doing?
That's the part that I'm like, damn, wait, what did he smack? He smacked? What? I was so lost.
And see what I'm saying? And someone with not just saying their personality wouldn't listen to Nas, somebody like that, but it's just that I know it's just the type of fun and not care about the consequences type situation. Because I seen a snippet of a preview of the show of the Ball family.
Yeah, was it when Melo kept having his jersey shirt out?
Yeah, and his dad like kind of keep telling him like, yo, bro, why? Like, come
everybody
on, bro.
was telling him like, yo, put your shirt back in. Which I don't understand. I don't understand too much of the problem, but
because NBA let him do it.
Yeah, Kyrie's known for that. But hey, if he has to, you have to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But then I would have came back to my pops like, yo, dude, you don't own this league. What's up with the rule with the no structure training? You do like you own this league, bro.
I'm leaving that part alone.
I do what I want.
But yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Just like that, pretty much. You have that.
They don't care much for the consequences. Trust me, I overthink things. That's my blessing and my curse. But there's a reason why half of that is a blessing. Trust me,
nothing beats a try but a plan.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's I don't know how to say it. I don't even know. But my point of like
you should have asked. You should have asked to come on as special guest so we.
Well, she busy. She a busy person. Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't mind bringing her to the show.
Ask her so we could get her input in, so we could get another perspective.
Right. But yeah, my point of like bringing the Jay-Z thing up, because like I was responding saying I'd rather learn something through like bars and great delivery than just
Bob and
just better understand somebody through like mumble and foolishness. But enjoy yours though. I try to end a combo off that.
You know what I'm saying?
And then he tried and then after that he tried to insult me. He tried to insult me after that. He went on my page and said, "You RG3 cousin. I know you a boring nigga." I'm like, wow.
I still enjoy the mumble. Like,
my problem was like, dog, we talking about hip hop. You that hurt off of me saying that you tried to insult me.
His favorite dude must be like Lil Pump or somebody. Like, yo, he came out like,
probably.
I've been on him. I don't know. But
everybody wanna be the king, the shot stranger land in the balcony with holes in your dreads or your Malcolm X style, get distracted by screens. You can't. You gotta break. There's some of this stuff you gotta break down. That's a hard scheme.
I got something for you too. Just because you said that, I got something for you.
What, the scheme?
No, it's a Lupe. It's Lupe like rhyming, but dude, with like they give you a visual what he's rhyming about, and once you pay attention,
I love those.
Oh man,
cause I can't catch every reference. I try. I even Google it. Sometimes I don't find it.
It's like it's not even so referenced like that reference until you looked at the picture. That's when you would understand it.
Oh, sometimes I just gotta see what they mean.
Yeah,
because I love breaking bars down. You know how I am.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
yeah, we almost time.
But just the foolishness situation though is just we live in a foolishness time and not everybody likes to have fun.
Foolishness and negativity sells. You look at all the reality shows.
I wouldn't say negativity, but
negativity.
But fun.
If we're being honest, negativity sells too. You could be accused of something and you say no, they're lying, and a lot of people will be like, "Shut up, you did it. You know you did it. Stop acting like you didn't do it."
Yeah. But
what is it? Time. Damn.
What is it? I'm trying to get it out. Damn, I got 40 seconds. What I got is I ain't got it.
We gonna do a part 2 one day, man. But either way, we gotta start with the foolishness era, man. That's why I'm ashamed of this era. But We're gonna move on.